The first place where they were found was in terror, as just described in the upper room. I'll come back to that in a moment. And the second place where they were found was when the terror had given way to a sort of deadly, numbing, post-traumatic stress sense of normalcy, in which the disciples had started to think about going back to their old jobs again that they had been doing before they met Jesus. That is, fishing in the Sea of Galilee. Their boat was still there. Why not start using it again? We've got a living to earn. Let's get on with it, they thought. All the hopes and dreams that Jesus had inspired in them had just come crashing down around their ears. What else could they do but go back to their old jobs and start fending for themselves again? All these thoughts and these feelings and these fears were swirling around in their heads and their hearts like a merry-go-round. As always, Peter was the first one to speak his mind. "Blow this," he said. "I'm going fishing." What happened next? Well, as we found out today, on our trips and our journeys, Jesus appeared to them on their fishing excursion and had breakfast with them on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, or, in our case, on the shores of Lake Windermere, Ladybower Reservoir, Morecambe Bay, or wherever we went today. So yes, on Good Friday, the apostles and we were all scattered by treachery, fear, lies, infidelity, hatred, killing. In other words, they, like us now, still, were all scattered and lost, like sheep without a shepherd. But then, on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, Jesus, the true shepherd, found them again, lost and foundering halfway up a cliff face of their own forgetfulness, and turned them, the apostles, away from being sheep and back again into being shepherds. So the sheep are now shepherds, but these shepherds are still sheep. What happened next? 3 times Jesus said to Peter, "Do you love me?" And 3 times Peter, desperately aware of his own weakness and treachery, which had surfaced when he had earlier denied Jesus those 3 times, can only reply, "Yes, Lord, you know that I am fond of you." Not, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." He can only bear to use these weaker words, fond of, instead of love, because he feels so weak and helpless. So that was the first finding of the apostles, the lost sheep, floundering on the cliff, not knowing which way to turn, when Jesus had breakfast with them on the shores of the Sea of Galilee. And as I said before, the second finding of the apostles, the lost sheep, was here in this upper room where we are now. What happened there? What happened here? Let's listen.